Welcome back, folks, to Farming Simulator 2022 to Weeping Willows Farm. Okay, so one thing I haven't been doing great about. Wait. Let's kick a tire. There we go. Now we can get started. All right, so let's go into our start menu here. One thing I haven't necessarily been good at is I kind of like playing off camera a little bit. And I think that sometimes is like, whoa, what the hell is Cave Dave doing now? He's all willy-nilly acting all dumb. So, today we're going to do this with you guys. And what my plan is I've been trying to search for different ways to make money. You look, most of these peaks are in the winter. We got to get something more in the summer. As you can see, or spring would be good, but we can't get into olives. Sunflowers we could actually get into. That'd be September, but again, that's later in the year still. Soybeans would be perfect. It's soybeans, and actually we may plant that very soon because of that. Just because it'd be nice to have some sort of income that wasn't during the year. And as you look, there's a few other sugar cane. And what was that? Milk was in September. And silage right there. Now that's an interesting one we're going to talk about here in a minute. Silage, that's something I actually want to be doing because I totally missed out on this last summer. We do have a small forager wagon and grass cutting setup, and we do have this bunker silo right here. I gotta go walk around. We do have this bunker silo right here that we should be filling up with grass cuts. So I definitely want to try to be doing that as soon as possible, but we got to get these bales off first no matter what. And I would like to use that brand new cultivator today on Clifford here. I would really like to try him out, but let's go up here, and as you can see, we got some bales. Now, I don't know if you guys have done these square bales. They're actually a lot of fun. We're gonna have to be a little bit careful, and so I always take that last one and strap it down, and then the rest of them actually go a little easier on that row. But I mean, we have what? It's like 170 bales to pick up. Oh, we gotta fix that. There we go. There you go. And then you can see they kind of go nicely after that. I don't normally strap each one. I just actually go and pick these up like that. Now these are 700 liters a piece. So we are going to get some money from these, by the way, because we probably will sell them. And I don't know that we'll wait to sell them right away. I don't know if we'll sell them right away because we do have that bale trailer. We could bring in our other ones back, actually. You know, I need to think about that because that is a very good point. We could just fill this trailer up. When does straw sell best? Probably the winter, I'm guessing. Let's go look. Straw. There it is, right here. Yep, the winter. So, I mean, that's a possibility. For sure, we could do that. Whoa, where'd my bale go? Peace out, Bale. Also, you can actually make this a little easier, and I'm going to show you here in a second. Alright, we got to get this guy perfect, though. Just like that, and then we'll strap him in. Now, you can actually go ahead and, like, start from back here. You can do a few things. You can throw these bales. And just, you know, if you them over, they go farther. The adds about 20% power. So let's set this up there. Otherwise, you can do this other thing I do once in a while, where you grab one bale. This might be a little messy. I haven't done it in a while. But you grab one bale, and then you just, okay, it's going bad on me. But yeah, normally you can just, there you go, push them. Oh, as long as you don't look up too far, to see where you're going. And you can kind of just push a bunch of them to the truck. Just like that. Get them a lot closer. So, what I'm going to do is, if I did a montage of this, you guys would be super dizzy because it would be just me looking weird all the time. So I'm not going to go do that, but I want to get this truck loaded up pretty good. And then kind of see where we're sitting after that. But I think to make my life easier, I'm actually just going to go push all the bales to an area really quick because I think that's going to help me out the best. And maybe do these end ones first, but hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. This is actually the next day for me, so I am starting to feel a little bit better. It's kind of a weird 24-hour cold, really, is what it was. And of course, it had to happen on the one day that I really needed to get recording because I had fallen behind a little bit. Alright, so I want to do a lot in this episode, so I'm going to quit yapping like a moron. And I will see you when I get the truck loaded. Okay, so we got them loaded up. It definitely took a little bit. But as you can see, there's some weird physics going on. So I'm going to try to get rid of these guys pretty much right off the bat. I had it all stacked very neatly. And then as though I put the last row on, you can see they started to explode apart a little bit. Started sliding apart. We got some pretty weird mechanics going on, so I'm going to meet you up at the straw dealership. Alright, I don't remember exactly where the straw is. I know it's around back. Oh, there it is, okay. So I know it was on the side or around back. Alright, let's see how much we get. And let's do the truck one. Oh, it actually wasn't that bad. I'm not disappointed. Now, I actually do think because of how crazy these things are going, come on. Boom. And stuff like that. Oop, come on. These are actually a lot of fun to do, believe it or not. I love doing them. But I think because of that many bales like that, to keep our limit down, I think we're just going to sell most of these bales, to be honest. Try to get as much as we can for them. I don't know that... If we do need straw, we can always buy the bales if we need to from the store. I'd rather not do that, but these little square bales are fun, but they're chaotic. And I don't think the farm is going to like having 200 of these bales on here and we can't go get any more. So I'm going to go grab some more. Now I know what you're thinking. And you're thinking, what college should I go to stack bales of this good? Well, it's called the College of Bombs Going Off, kind of. So this kind of was a nice stack at one time. Maybe a little bit. And it's holding together, so I'm going to go sell it. Hey man, don't be jealous of my baling skills. Or, dang it, or driving skills. Alright, now that we've got the bale squared away, we're going to want to work on getting these fields ready for the next crop that goes in. Now this time, I think because, if you look, we have this all, let's see, where are we here? Let's go to our storage. There we go, a little off my game. Anyway, we got 25,000 barley, so I think we can mix our crops up now. One of the crops, one of the fields, as you can see, we own 47. Then one's down by us as well. I think we're going to put canola up in 47. And I think we're going to do barley and wheat in the other two. But we need to, let's not get wrapped up in here. I actually do want to get the fertilizer done first. That way we don't have to mess around with it later and worry about narrow tires. All right, so it looks like I moved over too far. And let's go into here. And then this one, I mean, this should be pretty quick. I think I'm not even gonna drag you along for this journey. I think I'm just gonna go ahead, um, yeah, and do these and bring you back because I'm really interested to try that new cultivator today for sure. I don't think we'll be able to get to use the new seeder. Get wrecked sign. But definitely for sure, because we really need to find out about that cultivator. Make sure. I normally just use the ones from the normal cultivator category, like we're talking about. That one is from a shallow category. So I'm really going to be interested in if there's a big difference between them, because I've never really tested that part out. And I always like testing stuff out, so we'll have to see. Also, I want to make sure there's some overlap here. But all right, so I'm gonna go ahead, top off these fields, run up to 47, do that one as well. And I think when we come back, we're gonna use our new cultivator for the first time, guys. All right, so we're gonna advance at least one day because we don't have any crops that need to go in. Oop, right now. Cave Dave is hitting the wrong buttons. And let's see. Yeah, there's nothing that can be planted right now anyway. We're already after the main crops and before like our late crops like canola and the wheat. So let's go ahead and let's advance to July. And part of the reason is because with the pallets, I feel like if I stay in a month for a little bit, if there's extra, they kind of like pop out. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. So if I come over here, let's just switch. We'll see if we get another pallet here by the end of this month. So we gotta remember it's June. Oh wait, we should do one more day actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, let me put these over here and then we'll advance. So interestingly too, guys, I do want to try, because that is a 180 horse cultivator and seeder. I kind of interested to see how. I really want to see if our Cool Blue can do it too. Now we'll probably use them on, the on Clifford, our new guy. But I just want to see how they'll do. So let's go one more month and let's take a look quickly, just so you can kind of see what I do for our monthly deal. Um, let's pop in here now. Also, we did get 20,000 from the fields, or I mean from that straw, basically. And another interesting thing about the straw was we got the exact same out of the two fields that are next to us. So two we combined it together. They've had the exact same for wheat or barley each time, and they've had the exact same for uh, straw. So they must be exactly the same size now that they are put together, which I find very interesting. So, oh, let's not mess this up here, Dave. Um, so we're gonna see if we get any more. Oh, let's go up a little bit. There we go. Let's lift up a little bit. We're gonna have a ton of eggs to sell, but I've moved that pallet and I want to see if that's a real thing. Like if there's another full pallet in there this month, maybe before the day goes out. Um, There we go. All right, now the big deal is I want to show you guys. Let's park this here. Actually, how are they doing? Oh, Cave Dave hitting wrong buttons again. And I should. Oh, I didn't even look at the shop in between. Ooh, all right. So, oh, well, guys. Good thing I checked. We don't even have a roller, and we could really use one. Um, no license plate. Yes. All right, we have a roller. I guess I went from Cave Dave to Discount Dave. As one of our commenters says. So let's go ahead, and I want to check. Oh man, and then Cave Dave is back, hitting wrong buttons. Be amazed how often I do that. So it did want us to move the eggs. Grain looks okay for right now. And then now we are actually going to switch over and try this new cultivator out here. So let's grab this. Now, like I said, we're going to use the new one. And I guaranteed we're going to at least need the little weight because this is this is slightly over the power. So Cool Blue is 175 horse. And this new cultivator is 180, but I think it can do it. And we'll just see how it works. I'm going to take this guy up to field 47, up by the middle of our map, that little middle one we got. All right, so let's get this lined up here. We're just going to do a quick run with you guys on this guy. Now, I'm actually thinking, besides the horsepower, if they were at the same level, right? I'm thinking they're going to be pretty similar. And the reason I think that is because we got wheel weights on this. It might be a single, but we have wides with wheel weights that are tucked in the back wheels there. And on Clifford, we have duals. Now, if this was a deep cultivator, I would actually probably assume the duals would be better. But because this is a shallow cultivator, I'm thinking they're probably going to be pretty balanced. And it looks like, I think this cultivator, yeah, is supposed to run at 11. So let's lift. Let's get turned around here. I will say Cool Blue turns so sharp. This might be the sharpest turning tractor I've ever seen in this game. And it's got wide tires. It doesn't, if tires played a big role, you would think, because there couldn't be more different tractors than the Grinch and Cool Blue. Do miss, Rick Grinch's victory wheelies, but we might be doing that with Cool Blue too. So turning around this thing with this is great, but it looks like it can't pull it at a steady 11. It's doing it now, but that first row it was basically at 10 the whole time. So it must be doing okay. It's not doing terrible. I kind of want to see what Clifford does with it, with that extra power. And honestly, Clifford can have a lot more power. So this is Cool Blue is 175 horse. Clifford is actually 220, 225 right now, so it's 50 over this. But it could go as high as 325. And I'm not sure when we're going to do the upgrade. I'm kind of so it kind of stays at the low 11, high 10 range. And doesn't seem to be doing that bad of a job at all. I feel like it's actually doing a pretty good job, to be fair. So, alright. Well, I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to hook Clifford up to this bad boy. And we're going to see how Clifford does. Alright, so Cool Blue did pretty good. We're going to back him up. Let's run over to Clifford here. And now the moment of truth. This is the first time we're using Clifford. Pretty good at getting up on two wheels, if I do say so myself. And I'm really interested in how this tractor does. So, by the way, Cool Blue didn't do bad, but it did struggle on that back hill a little bit, right up by the road, and came down to 9. So obviously he can pull this cultivator. Here, let's lower it. But it wasn't ideal. If we were on a really hilly land, he would have really struggled. Oh, and this guy is Clifford is making a joke of this thing. Holy cow. Just yanking it. I mean, I could turn even, and he's not even really having troubles. I will say, for sure, Blue is a little bit better at turning, but I think that might be the duels, to be honest with you, because the duels are kind of slowing him down a little bit with the turning. But I just think he looks so cool. It would be dumb not to have it. Alright. See if we can get him to turn a little bit better here. Alright, now that was paying attention a little bit better there. Yeah, he definitely turns no problem. We're not going to have any issues with turning. I'm going to do this whole couple fields here. And you guys are hearing music. So, we'll see ya in a minute, folks. Alright, I could be wrong, but I think when we look back on this series, when we're like 60 episodes in or something, we're going to look back in here, we're going to be like, do you remember before we had Clifford? It was like the Dark Ages. I really feel like this guy is a huge game changer. Even on this, just the horsepower difference between Cool Blue and this on this cultivator in this guy is big. I mean, like pretty hefty difference. Um, this guy got up to 10 on that larger hill over there, where I don't think Cool Blue could have done that, to be honest with you. And we are already ready with cultivating. Now, there is some interesting things here. I do... Whoop, let's back up into here. We'll park him, because I want to use Blue here. Cool Blue is still obviously a huge part of the future, the farm, and still can do everything. But on this cultivator, and we'll see on the cedar, I feel like probably Clifford is going to be a big difference, especially when we get the power upgrade. I feel like Clifford's going to be able to run so much more than this New Holland, which isn't a problem. I mean, we got the New Holland here to be a pretty good workhorse, and that's what it has been for us. But Clifford has been a straight up beast. So let's see if any more... We didn't get any pallets yet, but I'm thinking we might need to let that sit there. Now, guys, I'm actually going to run through again. And to finish us off this episode, I'm actually going to run through and fertilize all the fields to get us ready for the next episode, guys. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time, folks.